Well, I mean, it's surprising to hear a positive Metro Star story. So I feel like the best way to balance that out is with a nice negative Metro Star story, shall we? Let's talk about the 2003 US Open Cup. Huh? You remember that one, buddy?
I was six, so no.
Okay. Well, then that's great. I'll remind you. The final was a matchup between the Metro Stars looking to finally win their first trophy and the Chicago Fire looking to win their third US Open Cup to date for them, which would easily make them the most successful Open Cup team in the league's short history. But let's take a step back and see how we got here. Early rounds of the Cup featured legendary teams such as Bridgeport Italians, the Utah Blitz with two Z's because they're cool, and DS United. No, not DC United. This is like the fake DC United. Anyway, those rounds are irrelevant. Round three, this is where we get to see our first sightings of MLS teams. Due to their wooden spoon and wooden spoon runner-up finishes in 2001, DC United and the Metro Stars were forced to play in round three. DC United would face off and beat the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. Yes, the same Riverhounds that just made a fantastic run in the current US Open Cup, while the Metro Stars would easily fend off the Mid-Michigan Bucks. Round four includes all MLS teams now, many of which were facing off against lower league opponents, with the exception of the Metro Stars facing the Crew and the Rapids and Wiz facing off. There were actually a couple upsets, or cup sets, if you will, in this round as well, and more near cup sets. DC United would need a 97th minute extra time goal from Christos Stoichkov to beat Virginia Beach Mariners. One upset that actually did happen was the Dallas Pern getting absolutely walloped by the Wilmington Hammerheads 4-1, a sign of their season to come where they would finish dead last in the league by a mile. The other is a little known club by the name of the Seattle Sounders, beating the Quakes 1-0 after a Kyle Smith goal. The Metro Stars Crew game was another phenomenal game this round, where the Crew would take a 3-1 lead into the second half before the Metro Stars would score three unanswered, including a late Eddie Pope brace to win it. The quarterfinals was the end of the road for the Cinderella stories. Seattle got smacked around by the Galaxy 5-1, while the Hammerheads would just lose out to DC. Other games included another fantastic game for the Metro Stars, where future MVP Amado Guevara would find a winner in the 116th minute to beat the Revs. The only other game was the Fire taking down Colorado in a straightforward 2-1 win. The semifinals were two identically amazing games. The Metro Stars faced off against rivals DC, while the Galaxy faced off against the Fire. Both games finished 3-2, with, as mentioned earlier, the Metro Stars and the Fire winners. The Metro Stars won their game following an 88th minute winner from John Wolynick after DC tied it in the 76th through Ronald Cerritos. The Fire in their game jumped out to a 3-0 lead after Ante Razov scored in the 69th minute, seemingly putting the Fire in cruise control. However, the Galaxy said never say die after they scored two goals in 2 minutes through Alejandro Moreno and Arturo Torres. While all momentum was seemingly with the Galaxy, they could not complete the comeback. So let's go to the final. It was held at Giant Stadium, yes, not Jets Stadium. And here's how both teams lined up. For Chicago, they sent out Zach Thornton, Kelly Gray, Carlos Bocanegra, Jim Curtin, Orlando Perez, Evan Whitfield, Chris Armour, Jesse Marsh, DeMarcus Beasley, Damani Rolfe, and Ante Razov. The Metro Stars sent out Johnny Walker, Chris Leitch, Steve Jolly, Eddie Pope, Edgar Bartholomew, Richie Williams, Ricardo Clark, Eddie Gavin, Amado Guevara, Andres Juskowiak, and Clint Mathis. And I'll be honest, the game was very boring. There were 10 shots from the Metro Stars, 8 shots from the Fire, of which 2 were on target from the Metro Stars and 4 on target from the Fire. So really not a lot of action in this final, which, like I said, was quite boring. However, Damani Ralph in the 68th minute was able to make one of those few shots for the Fire count, as Chicago would score and hold on to win 1-0, making this their third U.S. Open Cup win already in the short history of MLS. The Fire would go on to win the Shield and were crazy close to winning MLS Cup as well, losing in the final to San Jose, almost making this a treble winning season and likely the greatest single season in MLS history.
So yeah, but they didn't. They're not the Metro Stars. So I mean, like winning is cool.
Clearly, they're not. That's why they won the final.
Winning is cool, but heartbreak is so much better. So like I don't even care.
Is the saying from the Metro Stars fan, is it heartbreak makes the heart grow fonder? Is that what it is?
Something like that. I just think, like I think winning's overrated. I think everybody wants to win. So I think it's not hipster enough for me, personal. I
Makes a
think
lot of sense when you think about the teams that you root for.
correct, exactly. So it's so much nicer to like, because if you like think about Man City fans, like, oh, they just won the treble. What's next? Like, oh, here we go again. We're gonna go win another title. Like for me, I wake up every day. I'm like, man, how are they gonna hurt me today? It gives you that little bit of little more motivation to go back and see what's new, right? Oh, good, we're playing Bournemouth. Time for another 4-0 win. No, for us, we're playing bottom of the table, haven't scored all season, Montreal, and we're up a man. Yeah, let's lose 2-0. Heck yeah. Oh man.
Metro way.
Yeah, the only way. Metro way is the only way, funny enough. So